Cancerians. Welcome to my channel. I'm Grace, and my channel's name is Amazing Angels 8888. And Cancer, this is your reading for June 1st till June 14th. Okay, it's a 2-week reading. I hope you can see the spread. I pre-prepared my spread so that I can save time. But I did sage, I did pray, and I feel your energy, and I felt your energy as I was shuffling the cards. Okay, so we are approaching a full moon, and so I guess that's why that's why my energy was all out of whack when I was doing your spread. I feel a lot of tension, but that happens when we're approaching the full moon. Right now there's a lot of things going on around the world. There's a lot of tension, especially when we're approaching a full moon. And that's why the riots and the protests right now are just getting a little bit worse. Why? Because of the full moon. And like I said, it's pent up tension, it's pent up anger. And in my other readings, I've always started with the prayer, so I want to do the same thing. I want to send love and light to the George Floyd family. It's devastating for what happened to Mr. Floyd. It shouldn't have happened. It's sad, and it sparked up a lot of anger, not only in our nation but across the world. Okay, so I know within me I am so disgusted and angry, but right now we just gotta see how this comes down. But because of the full moon, it's not going to come down anytime soon. Maybe after the full moon we will see some type of calmness around the world. Okay, so again, I ask every one of you to send love and light to the George Floyd family, and of course to a lot of others who have lost their lives due to evil people out there that abuse the power that have been entrusted in them. So with that said, love and light, and let's get on with your reading. I don't know what's happening out there. I hope everything's good. I wish everyone well. I've been hearing sirens all day. Sorry, I've been real thirsty. Okay, Cancerians. There's a lot of tension here. I do the Celtic cross. Okay, so the Celtic cross, it's what the spirits, if you have questions in your mind and you're tuning into my channel, you might find your answer that you're looking for here, or at least some kind of guidance and some insight to something that maybe you aren't aware of. Okay, kind of like the spirits are showing you the blind spots of what's going on around you. Okay, so here what I see with what's crowning you is the 5 of Swords. So you might be dealing with an air sign, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. And before I forget, the bottom of the deck, your energy is a High Priestess, and the top of the deck is the Emperor. Okay, so you could be dealing with your own intuition. You might not be trusting your intuition right now. I don't know why, but if that's the case, I just recommend that you seek solace, get into somewhere where you can be by yourself, and just really get rid of your negative thoughts and pray or meditate for you to get balance, mind, body, and spirit. Okay, The Emperor is someone in authority. So you might be dealing like with someone like like a father figure or a boss. Okay. And with your overall energy, the Five of Swords, there's some, you know, when you see the fives, especially the Five of Swords, you're dealing with some type of conflict. And let me show you this card again. Okay, so that's you right here at the bottom. And so someone might want to have some kind of control over you. And with the Emperor on top of the deck, you might have that boss that is on you, okay? That is on you. That just is like maybe too demanding, too bossy. But follow your intuition. Maybe this father figure or boss is trying to get you in the right path, okay? Trying to guide you into the right path. So don't take it personal. And once you get your emotions intact, because your emotions are like out of whack right now, then maybe you'll start to see that this person is not trying to hurt you in any way, but trying to get you to see what you're not seeing, or improve in areas that you need to improve on. Okay, but we'll keep going. What's challenging you is the King of Swords next to the Five of Swords. So you could be dealing with maybe some kind of court case that's coming up, and maybe the Emperor is kind of like the attorney that's going to be helping you in this case. Okay, but right now you just, you know, and being that we had the pandemic of the COVID-19, a lot of the court cases were not being, I guess the courts were closed, so they were being postponed. And so maybe that's what's coming up. Okay, maybe that's what's coming up, a court case. And so it's kind of like making you feel kind of like a little, it has you up, you know, thinking, okay, so now I gotta go to court and this and that. But work with your attorney if this is the case. This is not the case for all of you, just some of you. What's crowning you is the Chariot, or Chariot, something like that. So this is you. You're coming out in your own reading. This is, you know, you're kind of like trying to find your path. Okay, trying to find your path. And maybe you're just waiting for this court case so that you can decide which path to go from there, okay? But you are trying to find your path. I've been real thirsty today. It's been a very, very hot day. The issues that you're confronting or root of the problem that you might be facing, you have the Hangman. So you've been kind of hanging, maybe because of this court case. And again, this is for some of you. Maybe you've been hanging because of this court case, and you've been kind of like, oh, well, I don't know what to do. What's going to happen? So, you know, that's where you're at. That's where your energy's at. And, well, we'll keep going. That's where your energy's at. You're just kind of like trying to see what's going to happen. Okay? In your recent past, you have the Two of Swords. So, yeah, for some of you, you did get into some kind of legal trouble, and now, you know, now you're gonna be going to court and this and that. That's your past, okay? But because, again, the pandemic came, some of the court cases were postponed, so, but, you know, they're gonna come now. They're gonna start setting up those court cases. All right. For your near future, you have the Six of Cups. There you go again, the Six of Cups. There's someone that you're not with anymore. Maybe there was a breakup or a separation. And so you are thinking about this person, you know, they are still in your mind. And so you wonder about them. You still miss them. And that's like within the, you know, it's in the near future. It's in the sixth position. So that just tells me that they're still on your mind. You haven't gotten over that relationship. Okay? For the seventh position, this is within the far future. You have the moon. So you're all over your you're all over this reading, okay? This spread. Your energy is like coming out. And so what the spirits are asking of you with the moon, and because you got the High Priestess on the bottom of the deck, the High Priestess is kind of like your intuition, you know, like, hey, wake up. And the moon is like those hidden secrets. So either you're hiding or you're keeping something from somebody, or somebody's keeping something from you. Okay? And so with the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck, that means that whatever is being hidden will come to light. Okay? It will come to light. And then that's going to help you in whatever path you want to take, in whatever path you want to choose. Okay, but it's also going to be regarding this court case. So before you go to this court case, I recommend that you go to someone that can do a cleansing for you. And if you don't know anybody, then I recommend that you do a sea salt bath and meditate at least a week before your court case, so that you can have a good outcome. For those of you who are going to go to a court case, make sure that you do go for a cleansing. And if you can't go for a cleansing, then give yourself a cleansing yourself. Do your sage, do a lot of meditation or prayer, ask for guidance and ask for assistance from your spirit guides, your angels, the universe, God, your higher power, and so that you can have a good outcome on this case, okay? And everything will be okay from what I see, all right? You just have to put this behind you and move on with your life and learn from that situation, okay? So on the 8th position, you have the Knight of Cups. So you are thinking about, in the 8th position, that's where you are surrounded by the energy of others, how others view you, how they see you. And so those that are like, you know, closest to you in your circle, they see you as you're like, okay, you're really in your feelings for somebody. You're really in your feelings for someone, and you're on your way. You're taking time, maybe because of this court thing, because you don't know what's gonna happen, and everything's gonna be all right. I have a really good feeling. And then after that, you're gonna be thinking of offering the cup of love to someone. Maybe let them know how they feel, how you feel about them. Or vice versa. Maybe the other person's gonna, you know, tell you how they feel about you. Okay? Okay. I'm trying to see the signs that are coming out. Okay, so in the ninth position, it talks about your worries, fears, and anxieties. And so here you have the Three of Wands. In this card, if you're worried because you're going to offer your love to someone, and you're probably worried that maybe they're not going to accept your proposal. Maybe this is the first time you're going to tell someone you love them. And you're worried that they're not going to reciprocate that. And so you're fearing rejection. But with the Three of Wands being in that ninth position, they're going to reciprocate. Okay? They're going to reciprocate your feelings. Okay, final outcome. You have the Ace of Cups. So yeah, so this just clarifies that the overall outcome for if there is a court case, the overall is going to end up in your favor. And if you're dealing with the relationship, it's gonna end up in your favor. Okay, so you might be dealing with both. Okay, so I see court case and I see a new love interest, and I see that their feelings are mutual. Okay, I see that the feelings are mutual. It might even be someone from your past that's coming back to tell you that they also miss you, for some of you, okay? For some of you. It's not for all of you. But if they do come back, you gotta remember why you separated to begin with. Why you went your separate ways, why you broke up. So that's for some of you only. For others of you, it's a new love interest and someone that you might be dating occasionally. Okay? So I hope this is resonating with someone out there. And do get balanced, because if I know anything about Cancers is that you always should listen to your intuition, because you guys are like you have very strong psychic abilities, okay? Which is why the High Priestess is coming out at the bottom of the deck. Pretty much all water signs, so Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Your intuition is right on, you know, when you're balanced. When you're not balanced, it's not gonna be that accurate. But when you're balanced, it will be accurate. Okay. Okay, so let's clarify some of these cards. Let's clarify the King of Swords, please. Let's clarify the King of Swords. Clarify the King of Swords, please. Okay, with the King of Swords, you got the Ace of Swords. So, if it's a court case that you're dealing with, or maybe you're just dealing with someone in authority. And with the Ace of Swords, just be very, very diplomatic when it comes to communicating with whatever you're dealing with. So if you're dealing with your attorney, if you're dealing with the judge, be very diplomatic. Use your mind, you know, be smart about it. Work with your attorney, and the outcome should be okay. All right. It's for some of you, this is the first court case that you'll be going to, so you know, they might see that as like, okay, this is your first time, learn from it, and it's gonna go easy. Yeah, that's what I see. Okay. And for others, just be diplomatic. If they tell you to, you know, you have to work on this, you have to work on that, then follow what they're telling you to do, and everything should work out good. Okay. Let's clarify. Let's clarify the Hangman. And with the Hangman, you have the Page of Wands. Okay, the Page of Wands. So yeah, there's some passion that you want to start, a project that you want to start, and you have a passion for that. And what the spirits are saying is that, yeah, you've waited long enough. You've been, because it's clarifying the Hangman. So you've waited long enough. Okay, this is the time to put that idea that you have into action. Don't procrastinate anymore. And not that you were procrastinating, but you put things on hold for whatever reason. Maybe because, you know, the COVID-19, we were restricted in having to follow the stay-at-home rules and whatnot. And so maybe that's what kept you from pursuing this passion. So now it's like, since they're easing off those policies and regulations, or letting people go back to work and whatever, then take action with this passion that you have. You know, you might be starting something, and a business, or maybe it's your job. You're going back to your job. I don't know, but it's something that you need to, yeah, put action to it. Okay. Let's clarify the moon in this reading. Let's clarify the moon in this reading. Thank you. Clarify the moon in this reading for my Cancerians. Jasper. Okay. So the moon is being clarified by the Three of Cups. Okay, so if you're dealing with a court case, you're gonna be celebrating a good outcome. Okay, if you're dealing with the relationship, you might want to be taking your relationship to the next level. Maybe someone's gonna either propose to you, or you're gonna propose to them. So be ready for that. Okay. Let's clarify the Chariot, and maybe that's the decision that you're going to be making. Let's clarify the Chariot, please, in this reading. Let's clarify the Chariot in this reading. The Nine of Cups is clarifying the Chariot. Okay, so yeah, looks like getting a lot of cups. So it looks like you do want to take that commitment, that relationship to the next commitment. You want a more serious relationship with your other person. And maybe that next level of commitment is towards the 10 of Cups. And maybe that's why either you or that other person is going to either propose, okay? Don't know. But there's a celebration, Cups here, and then there's the 3 of Wands there. So it might be, yeah, a proposal of some kind. Maybe a wedding is, maybe you guys are planning a wedding. And because of the COVID-19, you had to postpone it. But now, after the, you know, the COVID-19, everything's coming back to normal. The courts are opening up. And maybe that's why we have, for some of you, okay? For some of you, that's why we have the Judge here and the Ace of Swords, where you're going to, yeah, get your marriage license. Move on this marriage thing because you waited long enough, okay? You felt restricted. And maybe for some of you that brought problems. And for others, it's just like, okay, you just waited patiently. Okay, so that's for some of you that are already moving on with this wedding. Congratulations for those who are moving on for this wedding. May you have a blessed wedding. Okay. Thank you. Can you keep Jasper over there, please? Thank you. Okay, let's go ahead and clarify the 3 of Wands, please. Let's clarify the 3 of Wands. Let's clarify the 3 of Wands, please. Let's clarify the 3 of Wands. So, the 3 of Wands is being clarified by the Empress. So you could be dealing with an earth sign here. You could be being proposed to or proposing to an earth sign, which is Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Maybe more Taurus, okay. Sorry about that, I forgot to turn on my other phone. Okay, so yeah, so that's what I'm seeing here, an earth sign. That's it, that's the first earth sign that I see. What other signs I see is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I see a lot of water sign here. I also see some fire sign, Aries with the Emperor. Okay, the Emperor is the card of the Aries. Sagittarius or Leo. Yeah, so those are the signs that I see so far. Okay, so let's clarify the Knight of Cups. But going back to the 3 of Wands and the Empress, this is kind of like your person, okay? You really feel the connection with this person. You really feel like they are marriage material. There could also be the celebration of, because we have the Empress, there could also be, you know, the reason why you want to get going with the wedding is because maybe there's pregnancy coming, you know. Well, yeah, that could be it. And if not, then it's the Empress is the card that, you know, could you could get pregnant during this time. Okay, all right. Let's clarify the Two of Swords in the spread. Let's clarify the Two of Swords in the spread. Oh, this one came flying, so I'll take that one. Alright. So the Two of Swords is being clarified by the Nine of Wands. So yeah, there was some kind of conflict. You know, it might have, you know, caused some kind of just a lot of stress on your part, and you feel like, oh my God, is this ever? Are we ever gonna get through this? You know, whatever it was, you felt injured. Maybe it has to do with your past relationship that left you, you know, broken, because it, you know, really hurt you. That could be it. Or it could be, you know, that court thing that it left you like, oh, you know, if you still depend on your parents, they probably got on your case. All right. Okay. Let's go ahead and clarify the Six of Cups. Sorry, my one blank. Let's clarify the Six of Cups, please, for my Cancer. Let's clarify the Six of Cups for my Cancer. The Six of Cups is being clarified by the King of Swords. So yeah, someone from your past might want to try to come back, maybe send you some kind of message to you. But you're just going somewhere else. You might not even want to hear what they have to say. With the King of Swords there, you're probably dealing with a Libra, and you just, maybe they hurt you in the past, they left you injured, and you might just be cold towards that. Like, not that you'll be cold towards them, but your feelings towards them are cold already. Yes, you think about them, and yes, at times you miss them, but then you start remembering you start remembering the hurt, and you might not have anything to want to, you know, you are in a different relationship now, and you're just moving forward with that relationship. Okay. Let's clarify the Ace of Cups, please, in this reading. Let's clarify the Ace of Cups in this reading. Let's clarify the Ace of Cups in this reading, please. Let's clarify the Ace of Cups. And you have the Strength card with the Ace of Cups. So this is your final outcome, and this is the Strength. So if it's a wedding you're planning, it's gonna take a lot of strength, because, you know, planning a wedding is a lot of work. And so that's what I'm getting from here, because it's with the Ace of Cups. It's a new, you know, fresh energy. It's not anybody with your past. And you could be, you know, now that I got the Strength card, you could be dealing with Leo. but you're moving forward with this. So for some of you who are thinking, should I go through this? Should I not go through this? You're gonna go through this. You're gonna marry your Empress. Your Empress might already be expecting, but you're gonna go through it. Okay, no doubt about it. You're gonna go through. You're gonna go through this. Okay, let's clarify the Five of Swords, please. Let's clarify the Five of Swords. Okay, so the Five of Swords is being clarified by the Justice card. So if it's a court case, and with the Justice card coming out, this court case, again, it's going to go in your favor. Just be diplomatic, work with your attorney, do what they want you to do, and everything's going to come out okay with the Justice card. If it's not regarding the court case, it's, you could be dealing with a Libra. You could be dealing with the Libra. You might have a Libra that's trying to get back into your life. Maybe they'll find out, or they found out that you've moved on and you're about to, take the relationship to the next level. You're planning a wedding, whatever it is, and they're like, I have to let them know that I still have feelings for them, that I still want to be in their life. I don't want to lose this connection, whatever it is, okay? But you look like, you got, because of the High Priestess here and the Moon in the 7th position, it's like whatever secrets were kept in the past, they came to light. You found out why this person, either this person broke up with you or you broke up with them, but you found out why, and you found out that there was maybe a third party situation, and so now they're trying to come back and say, you know what, I still love you, I still miss you, but because of that third party, they left you injured, and you just like, no, I'm starting something new with somebody else. And she offers me the stability and the trust that you didn't. So you're just like gonna keep galloping away from that Libra that's trying to come back into your life. Okay, so I hope this resonated with someone out there. Oh, you know what? I didn't do the Knight of Cups. Let's go ahead and what time is it? Let's go ahead and clarify the Nine of Cups. Let's clarify the Knight of Cups for this spread. And the Knight of Cups is being clarified by the Lover's card. So, yeah, you definitely feel that this person that you are taking to the altar is your soulmate. You feel a very strong connection. So that Libra that's going to come back, yes, you miss them. Yes, you think about them. Maybe they were your first love. Who knows? But this other person that's that you've been seeing for a while, that helped you heal your heart, you see them as your Empress. You see them as your soulmate. They see you. You see them that you can really trust this person with your heart. Okay, with your heart. Okay, so I'm going to do the angel readings. So I really do hope that this resonated with my Cancerians. I've just been so thirsty. I don't know. Maybe it's the energy from one of you is thirsty out there. What messages do you have for my Cancerians regarding the spread, angels? What? Okay, we have one. Prosperity begins. Woohoo! Suffering in silence. Okay. And we'll go for one more. What messages do you have for my Cancerians regarding the spread? And you have fulfillment of wishes. Okay. All right. So for these messages, I do have to get my angel book and read you the messages that the angels have for you regarding the spread. Okay, so the first one is your prosperity begins. So this kind of confirms the page of wands that's clarifying the hangman. So whatever it was that you put on hold and you're gonna take action towards it now, it's gonna bring you prosperity. Okay, so let's read the message. Okay, so because it's if you look at the card, it's all red. The borders are red, right? So it deals with your physical, and the card is prosperity begins. So that's the first one. Okay, 73. Okay, so I'm gonna read you the message. This card brings a message of beginnings, prosperity, wealth, and new business, which could soon be in the palm of your hand. It may result from your hard work, past efforts, and investments, or it could show up unexpectedly. It may even be presented as a gift. With careful and diligent planning, recent endeavors, and money-making ideas show great possibilities and promises of monetary gains. This is a time to focus on the most beneficial outcome. Expect the best and envision that project or new job having a successful result. Feel it, see it, and most important, believe it. When you focus on abundance and the positive aspects of the material world and offer gratitude, prosperity in all forms will flow even more freely. So yeah, that idea that you have, that project that you're gonna get started, whether it's maybe you have an idea to start a business, or you're a very creative, intelligent person and you want to create something, do it. Take action now. This is the time to take action, okay? And the angels are confirming that. Okay, so the next one is suffering in silence. I wonder why we got this one. Some of you are probably still heartbroken over the situation of the past. I'm trying to remember what God, when you got the Two of Swords in the past, something, broke you with that. And that has to do, this card, it's blue, it has blue border. So this has to do with your mental state, okay? $129. Okay. The number 9 denotes completion. Are you finally ready to let go of those limiting negative beliefs, or are you allowing the issues in your life to become bigger than they really are? Your mind has been doing quite a job on you lately, and even your dreams may be trying to get your attention. When you learn to let go of the worry, despair, and sense of hopelessness, a positive new way or path will be shown to you. This card follows trapped in fear, the number 8 mental card. When your fears aren't confronted, your mental anguish will continue. This is a reminder to take action and trust that your soul and the power of spirit will grasp you firmly by the hand and guide you, but you must take the first step toward healing and let go of the mental distress. Don't suffer in silence. Reach out for help that's available. So for those of you who are doubting yourself in starting this new project or new beginning, or even with the new relationship, don't. Just remember, follow your intuition if you're balanced. And if you don't feel balanced, if your emotions are all out of whack, if your thoughts are all out of whack, get into the meditation state. You know, pray, ask for guidance from your higher power, from your spirit guides, your angels, God, the universe. Okay, you're gonna be okay. So don't be afraid to take action. Build up on your confidence. Surround yourself with people that build you up, and that helps a lot. Okay, that inspire you. All right, so that's the message that you have so far. Now this is, and you have another 9. Wow, that's great. And in the reading, you have another 9, which is with the 9 of Cups. Okay, so you have 3 9s. So after you finish reading this, watching this tarot reading, I would like to encourage you to look up the number 999 meaning, because that has a different message for you as well. Okay, because you have 3 9s here. Look it up, just Google it, 999 meaning, and you're gonna see like angel meanings. Go ahead and click on the angel meanings, because these are from the angels. Okay, so you have the 9, the fulfillment of wishes. Okay, and the green border has to do with your emotions. So this is your body, your mind, and your spirit. Wow. Wow. What did I tell you in the beginning? Balance yourself. Balance yourself. Balance yourself with your mind, body, and spirit. When you meditate, become one with your spirit so that you can get the answers and the guidance that you need. And you have it right here. Mind, body, and spirit. 9, 9, and then you have a 9 right here. Wow. This is great. This is the first time I see that, mind, body, and spirit. So some of you need to tap into your spirit. Balance your whole being. Become one with your spirit and your higher power. Okay? Become one with the force. All right, 9, fulfillment of spirits, and this is emotions. Okay? This green has to deal with your emotions. Okay, so we have, all right, 9. Okay, this card, being one, if not the most positive of the minor arcana cards, represents emotional satisfaction, contentment, and enjoyment. Your wishes are coming true. Are you ready? Happiness, success, good health, completion, and accomplishment of your dreams and goals are in the palm of your hand. This card acts as a reminder to hold on to the beneficial feelings from accepting and receiving what you've asked or strived for. Know that these will assist you in the future when you may need inspiration and positive energy. This is the right time to heal those past memories that have been holding you hostage. Forgive others and yourself so that your wishes, desires, and goals have a clear, unobstructed path to your heart, soul, and life. Hence the Chariot. You're taking a path. So for those of you who got your answer with this reading, congratulations. If it resonated, please like, please comment, please let me know if it resonated with you and if it guided you in some way. Again, some of you are getting married, some of you are having a baby, some of you are doing both. Some of you are healing past relationship hurts. Some of you are going through a court case and you're going to have a good outcome. I don't know what else to say other than I love you. Have a good night, because it's my night. And I'll see you soon. Again, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Please, please, please. This is my actual first video for Cancers. Every zodiac has had their first video. I started last week. I don't remember when I started uploading my videos. For those of you who don't know me, I started reading tarot cards 2.5 years ago, but I've always had the gift of connecting with the spirit world, and I just recently just got into the tarot readings. It's a long story, a lot of just it's a long story, but I'm doing the tarot readings and I love it. I enjoy it. This is my passion. I do fall behind. I am falling behind, but I will try to catch up. I do have other stuff that I'm working on, and although I love this and this is my passion, I have to, continue with what I'm doing. And then once I balance that out, then I'll have more time to do this. I do personal readings as well. So for those of you who want a personal reading regarding your spread here, because this is a general reading, okay? This is a general reading. So for those of you who want an extended regarding this spread, feel free to reach out to me. And I'm trying to build up on my social media, so I just started a new profile with Instagram, and I will be doing one with Facebook. So yeah, once I get all that straightened out, I'll put it on my videos so that you can know how to contact me. For now, you can put it on the comments, and let me know if you wanna read a tarot card reading, a personal one. For those of you who are wondering about my prices, right now I have great prices going on. I have, because of my grand opening, my fees are $20 per reading, but they're very extensive. What you see here is what you'll get in your reading, okay? And I'll add a little bonus type of read. Like if you want to know about how your other person feels about you, the potential of the relationship, where it's going, and the final outcome, I can do that, and you'll be amazed. You'll be so amazed on when you have clarity, when you don't know where you are in a relationship. Other than that, I want to thank you. I kept it under an hour, well, almost 52 seconds. 52 minutes. Again, I love you, my Cancerians. You guys mean the world to me. My son's a Cancer, and so you Cancers have a special place in my heart all the time. So yeah, I know how emotional you guys get, especially when we're approaching a new moon. Learn to go with the flow with the new moon. Okay, don't let the pull of the full moon. Did I say new moon? It's a full moon. Don't let the pull of the full moon get your emotions all out of whack. Meditate during this time and go with the flow. Okay, I love you, my Cancerians, and hope to hear your comments and see what you thought of the reading. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.